So before we jump into the compensation plan, we're actually going to have our illustrious leader, Mr. Kennys Isbell, come up and give us a few nuggets of wisdom that he's got. So for everybody on the Dream Team 360, that means anybody in this room, and there's a lot of other people around the country and even around the world already, we're in this business because of Kennys Isbell and his vision and what he's bringing to the table. So I want y'all to give a warm welcome to Kenny and thank you for letting us be involved in this great opportunity.
One thing I'm super excited about is the timing of where we're at. We hear about all these network marketing, direct sales companies starting every day. There's thousands that start each month, believe it or not. What excites me the most about this is they want to truly change the industry. The industry, it's a tough industry and it gets a bad name because people look at it like a lottery ticket and you have to actually work at it. But what excites me the absolute most, and a lot of you have heard me talk about this, is the timing of where we are right now. We're the very first ones to hear about Disrupt. We were the first ones to enroll. This is a soft launch. I want to stress that, a soft launch, because of all the issues with the merchant terminals and different things like that. They don't have customer service. I mean, I'm pretty impressed with customer service so far. It's a lot better than what I've experienced before in a soft launch. But as far as timing, don't take this for granted. This is a very unique situation that we have because we're with a company that has phenomenal products that everybody wants, that everybody needs and wants. And I mean, the teledoc. Who doesn't love the teledoc with all the uncertainty in our healthcare system now? And I've used that like crazy. I love the teledoc and the tax bot. I haven't used the travel yet, but I plan to. I already submitted a request to them. But timing wise, I've seen this happen. It's happened to me before. But timing wise, we're in such a unique position right now. The last company I was with, our very first meeting, we did no pre-building like we did here. I mean, the pre-building we did here was amazing. Everybody, Ralph, where's Trini at? Trini right there. I mean, you had a stack of commitment forms this high. Danny, everybody in the room, Carol, did a phenomenal job pre-building. Well, my previous company, we didn't do any pre-building. We had 11 people in our very first presentation, and about a year later, the team grew to about 4,000. About a year after that, I was up to about 45,000 on the team, and in 50 countries. And I can see this is going to do the exact same thing, if not bigger, because of all the pre-building. So instead of starting out with 11, we've got about 500 on our team starting out, and it's going to go crazy. We've already got people coming on board from Malaysia. We've got a chiropractor there, he's coming on board. Talking to my former Romanian team, Hungarian team. Elvin Hayes is already on board with us. Y'all know Elvin Hayes, the legend. He's already on board with us. He's excited about it. So he'll be coming to some of our larger events and doing some motivational things. He's got an amazing story. So there's a lot of really exciting things happening. And what I want to encourage you to do is what I want to encourage you to do is get on Facebook, get on those social media sites and start spreading the word, because what's important to do is to get pods going in different areas. Okay, we've got to get out of Houston. We want to build our backyard, but also get some pods going in other areas. It's really important to do. It'll happen on its own, but if you want to reach out and try to start a group yourself in other areas, it's really important to do that. I know we've got Team Waco over here.
Yeah.
Waco right there.
Right here.
All right. Who else drove in from out of town? Where'd you guys come from?
San Antonio.
San Antonio. Awesome. Where else? Beaumont. That'll work. Okay. So it's really important to get other little pods of groups going. But the main thing I want to stress to you is don't sit on your hands right now. Talk to everybody you know. Get on those social media sites. Use it as a tool to help you build your business. It's very effective, and let's be the biggest force out there spreading the word, because this is a huge opportunity for us, and I can feel it. I've been through it before, I've seen it happen, and I feel it even stronger than ever now than I have, because I've seen it happen before, and I'm seeing what's happening, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is like 50 to 100-fold larger than anything I've ever seen before. But I feel like our team is going to be massive. I just feel it in my gut. My gut's always been right. But I just know that we're going to change a lot of people's lives in the room. And with this compensation plan that Stephen's about to come up here and talk about, one thing that's really interesting, Infotrax is one of the largest companies out there that provide back office solutions for network marketing companies, okay? So let's say Ralph and I want to go start our own network marketing company. We go into Infotrax, we sit down with them, they want $100,000 up front and then so much a month. It's very expensive. And they say, okay, what kind of comp plan do you want? Oh, you want a binary? Do you want a hybrid binary? Do you want a U-level? What kind of, you want a coding plan? What kind of comp plan do you want? Well, Jason and Ree Nichols went in, Jason Elrod and Ree Nichols went in, they said, well, we've got our own idea for a comp plan. And they presented it to Infotrax, the engineers and the mathematicians there, and the comp plan specialists, and when they presented it to them, what you're about to see, they said, oh, that'll never work. The company will implode, the company won't be able to sustain it, it'll never work, it's paying out way too much, it's impossible. Well, they did about 2 weeks worth of research on the comp plan. They said, they came back, and if you can imagine a group of engineers running out of a room with computers coming over to and meeting with Jason and Ree saying, this is unbelievable. If you just tweak this a little bit, it works. And so what they did, they put their stamp of approval on it, and what they did, they ran it through their models, and they put the population of the earth into the comp plan. And the comp plan was still sustaining. It was still good for the company, it was still good for the distributors, etc. So they put their stamp of approval on it, and this comp plan you're about to see, it works. And they can't believe it. And they feel like that Disrupt is going to be the industry changer, and you're going to be starting to see more comp plans come out that look more like what we have. But we're the very first one to have anything like this. So,
Good job.
Stephen, it's up to you.